Hey YouTube, welcome to Trevor's Vinyl World. Today I want to talk about a rapper I really like. And back in 2018, he did get a lot of publicity because his album Redemption was nominated for 2 Grammys. And the rapper I'm talking about is J-Rock. And he did win 1 Grammy that year for a song called The King's Dead, and on it was him and Kendrick Lamar, Future, and James Blake. And that's basically his most popular album. But I just wanted to point him out because he has a lot of mixtapes. So if you're someone who's like I prefer vinyl, but I am not afraid to you know, one of the record stores I go to has a lot of good CDs. And I'll also purchase on eBay, and I'll go around to garage sales. Obviously, you're not going to find these probably at garage sales, but every once in a while I'll buy a CD online. And you can find some mixtapes as vinyls. Like if it becomes popular enough, then they'll release it on vinyl. I knew they do that with my rapper Benny the Butcher. It's like he blew up and got popular enough, and then they go back, they take one of his mixtapes and they press it to vinyl. I'm kind of hoping they do that with J-Rock, because when you go online, his 2018 Redemption is very easy to find. You can pay like $30, and it's a really good album. I definitely recommend it to people. I think it was one of the better rap albums of 2018. And I really like that he was able to get his flowers, get his respect for that, because he's a little older than Kendrick Lamar, but they both were signed to Top Dog Entertainment at the same time. They're basically both the first signings for that record company. Imagine you sign Kendrick Lamar and then you sign J-Rock, or vice versa. I don't know who came first, but Kendrick Lamar obviously now has his own record label that's affiliated with Interscope. And J-Rock, though, I mean, everybody knows about Kendrick, and I feel like J-Rock isn't as good of a rapper as Kendrick, but I really like he's got kind of a gritty, rough, almost like a DMX style that I really like. I just really like this guy. He's got so many mixtapes. I mean, I'm just gonna list off some of them, and but it's just like, let me put my light on in the studio here. But no, like he started having mixtapes around, I think, 2006. He had one called Watt's Finest Volume 6. And then he released another one in 2006 called Watt's Finest Volume 2, The Nickerson Files. 2007, he had Watt's Finest Volume 3, The Watts Riots. He had another one in 2007 that included Kendrick Lamar called No Sleep Till New York City. It goes on and on. 2008, Coming Soon to a Hood Near You. 2009, Coming Soon to a Hood Near You with the number 2. It goes on and on. I mean, this guy has been in the game for quite a while, over 20 years. He's got a lot of good songs. I thought it'd be cool if they made an album like, I know they did, Kendrick Lamar and J-Rock did like an album together, like I said. I think they should do another one. I got a list here of 12 songs that they've collaborated on together. Money Trees was on the Good Kid, Mad City Kendrick Lamar album. J-Rock is on that. That's an awesome song. King's Dead, which I just mentioned, won a Grammy. They're both on that. Hood Gonna Love It. Vice City. There's a song with SZA. I think it's called Easy Bake. They're on together. Pay For It. The Heat Part 3. Black Friday. These are all J-Rock and Kendrick Lamar over the years. They've collabed together. They had a song. I think J-Rock has like a group that's called Black Hippie, and there was a song that Kendrick joined them together on. I want to say it was UOENO is what it was called. Anyways, no, I read something that J-Rock and Kendrick have done other collaborations. They just haven't released them yet. So maybe it's one of those things they're putting on the back burner, or they're looking to, perfect it. Like maybe some people are perfectionists. Like obviously Kendrick, if a song is decent but it's not quite perfect to him, maybe just not gonna put it out right away, or maybe they're gonna add it to some album. Kendrick Lamar obviously is from Compton. J-Rock is from Watts, LA. And I just think J-Rock is one of those that if you listen to a lot of Kendrick Lamar, if you listen to a lot of hip hop like him, J-Rock is, I mean, not that Kendrick isn't rough around the edges on some songs, but J-Rock is definitely a guy kind of like DMX, where it's kind of gritty, kind of, rough around the edges kind of rapper. Not a lot of vulgar stuff, but definitely, not for the faint of heart. He likes to use the N-word a lot. But I really like J-Rock. I think, I like it when people, become like they were sort of respected by everybody in, whether it's basketball or the rap game or something in entertainment. They're respected by their peers, but maybe they haven't had the mainstream, success from the media. And I like that in 2018, J-Rock finally got that. And I know now that's 8 years ago, but, and I mean, he's released like an EP since then. I think he released in 2023, he had an EP called Crowd Central. And then if you want to go on Spotify, 2026, J-Rock has an album called Eastside Johnny. So it's not like he is just sitting on his Grammy win in 2018, but I think fans are definitely would like to see another album from J-Rock, and I would too. I don't think his name really helps him, because it's kind of like, even when I was doing some research, you type it in and all of a sudden J. Cole comes up, or there's like old singers like J.J. Williams, or I don't know. It's like, I feel like his name helps him sort of get lost in the internet a little, but maybe I'm just crazy. But anyways, he's an awesome rapper, J-Rock. He's a little older than Kendrick. Him and Kendrick still totally get along. I expect them to have more songs together in the future. And it's great that, Kendrick is so popular, and then you have these great rappers like J-Rock that can not use Kendrick, but like help, or people like me I discovered J-Rock because of Kendrick. And that's great that there's artists like that Kendrick can bring awareness to these other good rappers. So, just want to show a little love to J-Rock. I've been listening to him for a little while now. Really enjoy it. And everyone like the video, subscribe to the channel, and talk to you later. Thanks.